let me just tell you real quick, two big topics today. Number one, we're talking about back to school Bible boot camp and the Health Hacks Challenge. That's the two big things I want to kind of make an announcement, let you guys know where we're at right now for this channel, and then what's coming down the pike. And hope you guys had a great week. It's hot, man. Mid-August, literally mid-August, like August 15th. At the time of this stream, but it's hot, it's steamy, and a couple things. Got some comments coming in here. A couple things, by the way. Like, those of you that know me, I'm just wrapping up a long week. Like, I think I was thinking about this. Like, you know, in sports, you have like maybe a basketball player would be a good example. They get hot at 3-point shooting. They just can't miss. Just bam, bam, bam. Everything they put up goes in. But then they can also have a cold streak. Same could be true for a golfer. You know, pitcher in baseball, hitter in baseball. You get into the zone, and man, things are just flowing. You feel good. You can do no wrong, so to speak. You see that. Well, I think there's a version of that in our professional lives, where when you're in the right spot, things just flow, and it just happens. And you know, those of you that know me, I think I've posted my story on here before, but I walked away from a coaching career in education and launched a personal training business, and it just thrived right out of the bat. First 3 years grew pretty big business just with doing personal training, and then I made the shift from there to boot camp group training, where most people kind of know me more for that, I think, and had this air of like I was doing good in boot camps. And then post-COVID pandemic, you know what happens. The business just cratered, and I kind of fought it for a while, but then I exited. And now I'm in a whole different thing. I'm going back to my roots, which is personal training. And I was just thinking today, I told Jessica, my wife, I don't think my business has ever been better. This is the best I've ever done in personal training it's just been incredible. But it's like you're in the zone, right? I had a hot streak, then I had a cold streak. And I think it's where, honestly, when God's got you where he wants you, he just pours out your blessing. And right now, our business has probably arguably never been better. And I wouldn't have said that 12 months ago. But anyway, it's been a long week. A lot of trainings. By the way, if you're in Central Arkansas, I'm at training out of Club Fit. That's down the Riverdale area of town. But boy, it is just thriving right now. And I've got more clients now, personal training wise, I've ever had in my life. I never thought I would have this level of it. So must be something in the season. But anyway, I want to get to this right here. It's back to school season, right? Okay, kids are going back to school, whether elementary, middle school, junior high, high school, college. But what about adults? How can they go back to school and learn? And so I'm going to call this Back to School with Bible Boot Camp. So if you know, on this channel, we've got kind of two main things that I do. It's the faith and fitness approach. Sometimes I lean more towards the faith side, sometimes more towards the fitness side. I try to put out a lot of fitness content, basic daily things you can do to be a more healthy, vibrant individual, but bring the faith element into it, because it's the mind, body, spirit, right? It's your mind, your body, but also your spirit. So I do faith and fitness, and a lot what's been happening probably since January has been a lot of fitness content, fitness, health, nutrition, those kind of things. But I really wanted to go kind of as a back to school theme, go back to school, Bible Boot Camp edition. So this is going to be for those of you who may not even be that interested in fitness. I hope you're at least, if you're on this channel, hope you at least like the health aspect of it. But starting Monday, there's going to be a brand new video every week. That is my kind of classic style, verse by verse teaching as we go through the book of the Bible. Verse by verse, and by the way, these are 10-minute kind of tutorials, 10-minute lessons. I want to present 10 minutes at a time, go through a book, verse by verse, kind of a little bit of a exploration, exposition, a journey through it, and present it in a compelling way. And what I've got is, well, if you're on our VIP membership site, You've already got access to the first 4, I think, of these. I've got more that's going to be going onto that page. So VIP members will have access to future episodes ahead of time. Plus, what you get some. Why am I blanking out on this rare? Oh yeah. Study guides, small group discussion manuals, some things that basically digital downloads that you can use to help further your education. But here, every Monday, brand new video, and I'm still going to be putting out fitness and nutrition and training and just the things that hit that side of it. That's not going to go away. But I just want to start for the fall a monthly verse by verse Bible study. Basically, we can do this together, right? You can comment on the videos as we go through it, but that'll launch. You probably hit this channel. Make sure you subscribe because you won't get access to it. But you will have access to it, but you won't know until you come back and check. But subscribe, and that way it'll notify you that it's up there. But I'll probably put it out Sunday night, and that way you can have it for Monday, and that'll be kind of a week-long kind of lesson. And then each week there'll be a brand new lesson as we go through the Bible. So verse by verse in 10 minutes, VBV 10. That's how I'm going to do this. So that'll be that. Okay, second thing I want to talk about. In the fall, we just wrapped up, by the way, for all my VIP members, we did a summer shred the first half of the summer. And the second half, which was to get shred and, hey Kaz, how you doing? We did the shred for the first half, really before the summer, to really kind of get shredded up, sizzle as I call it. And then the second half, like right now, we just wrapped up, I guess last weekend, more of a muscle gain plan of attack, strength. Both those had a faith element to it. There was a Bible study with each of the fitness. So one was more summer shred abs, and then we did the heat and hustle, which is the muscle gain. So that'll be available here on this channel later on, but I want to, VIP members have access to that first and all. So, okay, so that being said, after Labor Day, we're going to start a challenge. To me, I say this to everyone I train. I tell my clients this. If you train with me in the past, you know you've heard me say this. But I take to people I work with an annual approach to their fitness. I don't take a 21-day or 30-day approach to it. I look at the whole year. When during that time of year do they really need to go super shred mode and trim some body fat? When during that time of year do they need to go more muscle gain mode and add strength? When during the year is it going to be a blend of both, right? When during the year are they going to do more mobility recovery side of things? When do they do core training? So I cycle through this. Well, Labor Day to Halloween is a special time, in my opinion, for fitness. It's the end of summer. By the time Labor Day hits, kids are back to school, people are in a routine. You've got Halloween coming. Halloween to me, October 31st, is the start of the holiday season. Think about what happens after that. You got Halloween, 3 weeks later, Thanksgiving, 4 weeks later, Christmas, week later, New Year's. In between that, parties, events, candy, cookies. I think they've done studies to where like the average person will be in sight, okay, visually, 26,000 pounds of candy. I believe it's what it is. Like you will, not that you will eat that, I hope not, but you see it, okay? Not to mention, it starts to get, after October 31st, colder, dark early. People are less motivated to spend time, especially outdoors, on their fitness. So to me, you've got a sweet spot. September, October is the perfect time to dedicate to your health. And so what I'm going to do is, take care, Kaz. What I'm going to do is put together a 6-week challenge. It's going to involve 3 components. One, there is obviously a fitness thing, but I'm calling this a health hacks challenge. Pre-holiday health hacks. Basically, all the things I do on the daily, the little tricks and tips that I do to keep myself, to keep muscle gain, strength improvement, mobility, keep myself out of injury. I'm on the flip side of 50 now. What do I do? So I've got a health hacks challenge that we're going to be running out for 6 weeks. It'll be on our VIP site and here also. But I just want to let you know about that. So kind of stay tuned. Right at kickoff, right after Labor Day, I believe. Got to look at the calendar. But it'll be 6 weeks, and these are kind of basically the best practices. As somebody who's been in the fitness industry for 20 plus years, what are my best practices? From how I start my day, what I eat, what time of day, meal timing, how do I do meal prep? What do I do to make my body feel good, move good, ideally look good? That's going to be the health hacks. The best habit stacking plan that I can put together is what that's going to be. And so we'll let you know about that. Let's see what else. And that'll lead us into the holiday season. We'll talk about that down the road. But right now we finished up the muscle gain plan. By the way, that'll be available here coming soon. But you can also check out our VIP site for all this access to all these programs. But Monday, back to school with Bible Bootcamp. Jump in. I hope you enjoy it. You can always leave me comments in the comment section. You can reach out to me personally. But anyway, I'm looking forward to that, and that'll roll out every week, ideally to the end of the year. That's the back to school, the Bible study portion, and then the Health Hacks Fitness Challenge starts after Labor Day. So that is all I got. I don't know if anybody has any questions for me. Sometimes people like to just come on and watch and not ask questions, so it's okay. But I'm available. But otherwise, I'm going to get out of this heat and on with the weekend. So anyway, appreciate you guys and looking forward to that. Check out Back to School Bible with Bible Boot Camp starting Monday. So you guys enjoy your weekend. Take care.